morning. Today we are going to have a little look at a gentle Monday morning stretch. Well, it can be done any time of the day or any day for that matter, but it's a really nice gentle way to start to wake up the body. I hope you're well. So give it a good go. Anything that doesn't feel quite right, or you don't fancy giving a go today, that's also fine. So just get into a nice comfy seated position, whatever that is. It could be cross-legged, could be on your knees, could be on a cushion, could still be in bed. And just see if you can sit nice and tall. Allow the shoulders to fall away from the ears. Maybe close the eyes for a moment if you want to. Maybe even just drop the chin down towards the chest, lengthening the back of the neck. And just breathing nice and deeply. You don't need to change it necessarily, just giving yourself a moment. We all need those first thing in the morning. And then slowly just bringing the head back up and blinking the eyes open, or keeping them closed if you want to. As we inhale, we're just going to lift the arms up towards the sky, just reach up. And as we exhale, we're going to just cactus the arms, so bend at the elbows, making like a cactus shape, and just open up through the chest. Nice. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, down. Nice. We're going to place the hands on the top of our shoulders, and we're just going to do some nice big circles with our elbows backwards. Lifting the elbows up, and then all the way down. And if you wanted to link your breath, inhale the elbows up, and then exhale the elbows down. And just keep going. And then swapping direction, bringing the elbows forwards. And we're just going to slowly bring some attention towards the wrists, maybe doing some figures of 8, circling the wrists, opening and then shutting the hands. And then relaxing the hands down on the floor or your lap, just dropping the head to one side. If you wanted to, we could extend the stretch slightly. So if your head is over towards the right side, the right hand goes down towards the floor, and then the left hand reaches up, or you can just reach up towards the sky, opening up the chest and also the side of our bodies. Maybe even dropping down towards our forearms. And then slowly back up to center, ready for the other side. Hand coming down, opening up through the side of the body. Nice. Coming back up towards centre. And we're just going to do some shoulder rolls. So rotating the shoulders backwards, lifting the shoulders nice and high towards the ears. So we lose the neck, and then drop all the way down. And then rolling them forwards. We're slowly, we're not going to come to standing, so don't panic, but we are going to come up towards an all fours. So just finding your hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Maybe shifting the weight forwards and then backwards. Just waking up the hands here as well. And then once we're in this tabletop position, we just want to think about our belly. So thinking about the belly button pulling towards the spine, so we are engaging the core slightly, only slightly. And then from here, as we inhale, we're going to open up the right hand towards the sky, lifting the arm up, or maybe the arm just wants to reach to the side. And as we exhale, the hand feeds all the way through and just hovers off of the floor. And you can do this in a seated position, so the hand reaches up, and then exhale, it just reaches through off of your lap. As we inhale, we lift the hand back up. As we exhale, feed it all the way through. Inhale, lifting up, and then exhale all the way through, and just rest the top of this right hand wherever it wants to go. So maybe that's on the floor, or if you're doing this seated, maybe it's just adding a gentle twist. So the back of my top, The back of my right hand can rest on my leg. We're opening up the whole rib cage here. Spiraling the body. And slowly come back up towards our tabletop position. Ready for the other side. On our next inhale, left arm lifting up. Exhale all the way through. Inhale left. Exhale through. One more. Inhale left. And this time exhale all the way through and rest on the side, on the top of that arm somewhere. So whether that's on the mat or on the lap. Just taking some nice deep breaths here. Nice. And then slowly coming back up towards our tabletop position. Right. From here, we're going to do one final round on our tabletop. So we're going to do some cat and cow, a really nice way to wake up the chest and the shoulders. So as we inhale, we're going to drop the belly down, but lift the head and the tailbone up. So we're just dropping the belly down, looking up. And then as we exhale, we're going to switch. So this time we're going to lift the back, but drop the head and the tailbone. Cat stretch. Inhale, drop the belly down, lift the head and the tail. And again, you can do this in a seated position. It's just a little bit smaller. Nice. And then switch. Lifting the back, dropping the head and the tail. Dropping the belly, lifting the head. And then switch. Nice. One more time each side. Lifting. And falling. Nice. We're slowly going to untangle the body, re-find one of our seated positions. Nice. Sitting nice and tall. We're going to spiral over towards one side. So my right hand is going to grab my left knee. And I'm going to sit nice and tall. So I'm going to find the length of my body first. And then I'm going to spiral the body all the way around. My back hand can rest, so if you're doing this on a chair, you can hold the arm of the chair or the back of the chair, or maybe you could just gently touch the floor behind you. I'm looking behind my left shoulder. And with every inhale, I want to see if I can get a little taller. And every exhale, seeing if I can just spiral just a little bit more. Thanks. And then slowly, we swap sides. This time left hand on the right knee. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, spiraling around. Nice. Really nice. Exhale, slowly coming back around the centre. So we are going to do one for the hips and the legs. So if you can, and you are seated on the floor, we're going to see if we can find butterfly pose. So the soles of the feet are going to go together, and the soles of my feet are kind of pushing towards one another, so my feet are engaged. And I'm just allowing my knees to fall to the side. Now, when we will do some more explorations of this. If you had like a chunky book, if you did have a yoga block, you could place a block underneath the knees if you find that comfier, or just a nice big pillow. But the idea here is we allow gravity to take over. So we allow gravity to take the knees away, so it opens up the hips nice and gently. And you can just stay here, or of course you could fold forwards if you're comfortable to do this. Taking the weight forwards, but this is just a nice way of opening up the hips, waking up the hips. And it's quite good, this is a really good one to do if you are up on your feet a lot of the day. Just takes the hips out of their normal range of movement. And then when you're ready, just untangling the legs, refinding whatever seated position that it is that you want to do. Whatever seat position that is, just sit nice and tall. Maybe close the eyes just for a moment. Maybe walk through your day that you've got planned. Maybe note any things that you need to get done. maybe observe if there's any parts of your day that may be a little bit stressful. And just notice your breath here now. How you're breathing, how the body's feeling, and how now it's moved just for a short while. Hopefully calm. And see if you can revisit this at some point today, where you just stop and think about what you're about to do for the rest of the day. Thank you very much for joining me.